Hi guys, Carolyn from Attipas. Recently we've had a number of customers inquire about why Attipas shoes are the leading choice for babies and toddlers and how they are different to other similar products on the market. So I just wanted to take this time to explain to you what Attipas do to ensure that their shoes are quality controlled to the highest level and why they are the leading choice of baby and toddler shoes in Australia. So number one is Attipas shoes are made in Korea based on 7 years of research, and they do not contain any nasties, so there's quality control done to ensure that no nasties such as formaldehyde or other nasty chemicals are in there, ensuring that they are safe for your baby or toddler. Unlike Attipas, other baby shoe socks that look quite similar may contain nasties. Often they're manufactured in different countries and the quality control hasn't been put in place. So be aware that when you're purchasing shoe socks, you want to make sure that your shoe socks contain no chemicals or nasties, as they may be toxic for your baby. The second thing I wanted to mention is that generally fake shoe socks don't stay on your baby's foot. The outsole is often too big for your baby, so when you're buying your shoe socks, you need to make sure that they fit your child perfectly, they're not bulky and they don't slip out of them. As mentioned, Attipas shoes have been based on 7 years of research at the Seoul University in Korea, and they have done numerous studies to show that walking in Attipas baby shoes mimics barefoot walking. The walking gait pattern of a child without any shoes on is very, very similar to that with wearing Attipas baby shoes. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for other shoe socks, replica types on the market, as the studies haven't been done. So keep that in mind, that Attipas baby shoes are based on 7 years of research, which shows that it actually does mimic barefoot walking. We're not just saying it, we can prove it to you and we can send you the science. The third thing to look out for with fake shoe socks, which sometimes are branded as Attipas, but more often than not are branded as other brands, they just look like Attipas, is that they have a foul smell. So that means that the chemicals that they are using may be harmful for your baby. So if you're buying fake shoe socks, then have a smell. You'll know with Attipas there's no smell whatsoever. However, with other fake shoe socks, generally there's some sort of toxic odor or smell. And the fourth and final reason why we highly recommend you avoid fake shoe socks is that they have no ventilation. So this is a big one. Baby shoes need ventilation, whether it's breathability through the top, but also the fine holes at the base help release the odor, which stops your baby's feet from sweating and allows that ventilation through to their feet, which is good for their growth and development. So many shoe socks don't have the fine holes. They're easy to spot because obviously there are no fine holes on the sole. Some shoe socks, very good copies of Attipas, will have the fine holes. However, the actual material itself is much, much thicker. So just be mindful that if you're not purchasing from our website, then we can't guarantee the authenticity of the product. But you should definitely keep that in mind. So if the sock appears thicker than it should be, the ventilation is probably not occurring underneath where it should be. With Attipas, this sock is obviously a very thin layer, and then we've got the fine holes. So baby's feet can be well ventilated at all times through summer and winter. Many fake baby shoes also have the soles stitched to the bottom, which Attipas do not have. So Attipas are made with a dip mold, and that is how the fabric itself is adhered to the sole. So many fake baby shoes have the stitching between the sock layer and the rubber layer. So again, not great for ventilation at all. Now, if you're still confused, as I'm sure you would be if you're not purchasing from our website, then another thing to look for is the weight. So with Attipas baby shoes, a size large, which are these koala pair, they will only weigh 60 grams. So if you pop your fake shoe socks on the scales, if you've got kitchen scales at home, if they're weighing more than 60 grams, you know they're probably not authentic Attipas shoes or probably not great for your baby. So Attipas are just 60 grams. That's all your little one needs on their feet at this point in their life. Fake shoes can weigh anywhere up to 200 grams, and that's obviously much heavier than a baby for that age actually needs. So yeah, weigh your fake shoe socks, see what they weigh. 60 grams is all you need for a baby in size large. Anything heavier than that is probably not great for your baby. So just to recap, these are the reasons why we wouldn't recommend to purchase fake shoe socks. Number one, fake shoe socks contain nasties. Number two, they don't stay on your baby's feet. They're not made properly. They haven't had the science behind them. There's no research. They're pretty much just pressed out of a factory. Number three, they have a strong chemical smell. So If you smell your fake shoe socks and it smells chemically whatsoever, then you know that you haven't got the quality that you need for your little one, and there's likely some form of toxicity in your baby's shoes. And number 4 is they will be heavy. So they'll be super heavy. They'll weigh over 60 grams, and that's an indication that they are probably too heavy for your little one. And the stitching may also be too close to the sole. You may not have fine holes that are required for breathability. So make sure you have a look at your fake shoe socks, and Attipas are a globally recognized brand. So keep that in mind when you're buying your little one their first pair of shoes. You don't want to take any chances with regards to your little one's health. Barefoot walking is what we promote, and that's what we can prove with our science. So any questions, just reach out to us at the website. We're always here to help you guys. We want the best for your little one. Don't forget, Attipas baby shoes are endorsed by multiple podiatrists, chiropractors and physios. They're based on 7 years of research in Seoul University in Korea, and they are a world recognized product around in 60 countries.